Hello YouTube, Hyruleians, followers and friends. I am the Hyrule Historian and welcome back to another exciting episode of The Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker Randomizer, where today we are going to be going to the last place that I expected any of the items to be, and a place I thought we could not progress in. However, we are going to be heading to the Forbidden Woods. However, at the moment I am taking a break on the Oasis Island since in between episodes my tracker had me going to all the different gauntlets and whatnot, and honestly I feel like my tracker is slightly broken. So we have that on my side to make things more interesting. I've also went around and collected several heart pieces between the last episode, and I've actually found a Great Fairy chart which shows us where all the Great Fairies are. And I have mentioned before that a giant octo has a Great Fairy, and I can't find the Great Fairy anywhere. Now normally I thought it was somewhere in the east, but all of those are the Mother and Child Island is, and the West Fairy Island, and I just couldn't find it. However, for whatever reason, there's a Great Fairy two Great Fairies south of us, which I don't remember one actually being there. So we're going to go and check that out first, and then we are going to be heading to the Forbidden Woods to make some progress, since it's sad to say, but I've been running around in circles lately, trying to figure out where to go, and wanted to have an episode for you guys where I wasn't going around in circles or having any issues searching for that one platform that I missed. So there is in fact a island right here, but I think we've already been to it, unless this is the one that's blocked, because there is a fairy island that is blocked off and we need the fire arrows for. However, I think we've already been to that one, and there's apparently one south of here, so that means we are going to be heading towards probably right around here, because anytime it starts raining heavily, a giant octo is nearby, or at least that's what is always hinted at. I don't know. So it's right where a reef is, and where the Headstone Island is, where we started out, that has Dragon Roost caverns. But so because we can't find this other Great Fairy, it is time to fly towards Dragon Roost with the Ballad of the Gales, go see Prince Kamali, and then make our way to the forest inside the volcano. I mean, it makes as much sense as the rest of this place. Also, between episodes, I ended up going to the Wind Temple, which you may see a clip here. However, when I got to the second room of the dungeon, I realized I needed the command melody and I couldn't get to any chests, so I had to leave. So, now that we are heading here, don't think we're going to need a lot of these other items, so hey, well, the lava's gone. I guess that's what happens when you beat Dragon Roost. And as I've mentioned this before, this was always the thing about a risk-reward stuff. And I don't think a lot of people actually would head back to a dungeon that they don't have all the items for. But there's always that chance that you will get that item in the dungeon. And I'm not sure if we're going to be getting the boomerang that we're normally supposed to, or if we are going to be getting the bombs and heading back towards the Tower of the Gods, since we was finally able to go there. Oh, we didn't find the pot at the Tower of the Gods, did we? Having fun over there? This is the pot that actually lets you teleport from dungeon to dungeon. No, 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 get me out of here. This will warp us to Dragon Roost, where we are supposed to be. No, Blue, don't use the Deku Leaf. I know we need the Deku Leaf. Was there anything up there? Because yeah, I think there is an extra chest that's up here. We just have to make it around all these weird tentacle things. However, because we don't have the boomerang, it is easy enough to use the bow and arrow. Yay! We got the most useless thing. The compass. Well, I guess it's not as bad because we can tell where all the chests are. Rupees! Deku Baba! Chew. The Chew's Joey pendant. I took all his joy away. And his jelly. And his magic. And everything else here. No! I still think they're like a Venus flytrap. Or a man-eating plant. Be gone! Evil Deku Baba. Now you can use the Deku Leaf. Oh, there it is. So this is just teaching us one of the main mechanics that's going to be in the dungeon. Using the power of wind. We're normally supposed to use that, but forget what those little larva things are. Serious? I'm not even trying to use the leaf. I may have to put the Deku Leaf on a different button. It's just the default button I go to. Now this one will actually give us a plant that we can use. Now if we go in here and actually stand next to the chest, since we get the mighty green rupee! The one rupee that rules them all! Huh, I wonder how that would be. The one rupee that rules them all, that grants you unlimited power. In other words, the suit from Twilight Princess. one of the most useless armors in the game. Or almost in the series. I would say the magic armor is useless, but now we are supposed to actually head up there to grab a Deku Nut. But instead, we're just going to use the bow and make our way. Once again, supposed to use the power of the Deku Nut. Which, I mean, why not? I'll show you guys what we're actually supposed to do. Because you get close, those things will hide from you. But you throw the Deku Nut at the flower, and, well, there is no need for any keys. Ooh. A giant flower. The giant flower that reminds me of Majora's Mask. Oops. The one time that we need to use the grappling hook. The vine snakes. Yay. Don't really see these guys anymore. Was there anything in there, or was it just... So that's where we are supposed to go, I think. I mean, because we need to take the vine snake up here. I think that's what they're called. I may be actually thinking of what someone else calls them. I have actually seen other playthroughs of this, so I'm just remembering what probably someone else said. So we actually have to be quick about this. That's where the boomerang comes in. Okay, yeah. We're not going to be able to destroy that with the bow and arrow. And the only thing that was up here was that pot. That was a smart idea. You know what? This isn't Breath of the Wild. We can't jump off of a ledge and go into slow motion. And as I would have mentioned, that I have actually been going back to Breath of the Wild and continuing to remember that Wind Waker was somewhat the closest thing to Breath of the Wild back in early 2000s. Can you imagine just how many people would say that this would turn out to be a bad idea if you made Wind Waker's map, like world map, like 10 times bigger? I mean, there would be ocean everywhere and you would have to make the islands like 5-ish times big. So, I'm actually going to see if we can do the temple slightly in order. Haha! You see no more. Or do you see more? Yep. Hi, friends. How are you? Kevin, is that you? The Triforce chart number 1. So that's where it's been. Have you been protecting it, Kevin? Thank you. I'm sorry that I had to cut down all your friends, but they weren't that nice to me. They was poking me. Wow. Am I seriously able to take you into the other rooms? This is a new quest. We shall see how far we can take Kevin. Actually, oops. Sorry, Kevin. Come on. Actually, Kevin is supposed to be one of my normal bombs from the Mario series. Because I have these little original characters that's not that original. And that's not supposed to be there. That's supposed to be a key? I think? Also, I enjoy how they use this idea from the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time and reused it within the Forbidden Woods. In the Fire Temple, you had firewalls everywhere. Were we supposed to... Kevin, we may have a problem. I think we were supposed to throw the bomb over here. Oh, I don't think I can fly while Kevin's attached. Hey, I can. So, once again, we're going to throw Kevin off. We are... Okay, yeah, we ended up getting it. And we are going to speed through this random maze once again. Kevin, I've noticed that there's a wall there. Wow, if anything, the Forbidden Woods is just an obstacle to hide the Triforce charts. Because one thing we do know is that the Triforce charts are useful. And I was not able to use the... I was going to say I wasn't able to use... Kevin. Come on. Stop fooling around. We have finally found you. I guess you've been off on your own event. Kevin, watch out. Kevin. Hi, new Kevin. New Kevin! No! I'm sorry, new Kevin. I didn't mean to. The new Kevin. Or are you Kurt? You know what? Your name's Kurt. Well, I will say this much, and that is, thankfully Kurt can swim. Come on, Kurt. So, early on, which was the very first item that we got within this temple, back in episode 4, I think, we ended up getting a key. So that key is actually useful now. However, this is the pathway where we would get the boomerang. But I am curious of what item we will be getting. Because, ooh, if we don't have the boomerang, could we be soft locked? I mean, because it tries to teach you how to use the item that you get in each dungeon. And if you don't get that item, well, you may have to find another way out. Now I am actually heading up farther because there is in fact a chest towards the top here. Yay, target practice. The thing that I always needed. Actually, the golden feathers, the one thing that I've needed. So instead of having to swing, we climb. Instead of pulling out the bow and arrow, we need to climb some more. Actually, no, we need to drop. Then, take a fun ride on the vine snakes. Okay, this is amazing. This is amazing. We actually got the bombs. Not a bomb bag, not a bomb upgrade of any sort, but we actually got the bombs. There are the bombs right there. Doesn't show a bomb bag. The game has trolled me this far with quivers and bomb bags and whatnot. And it's always, the bombs are one reach, which I cannot reach until now. Bomb flowers, bomb bags, square bombs, circle bombs, glowing bombs, remote bombs. Bombs are the main way to progress within almost any Zelda game. As I've mentioned time and time again, bombs solves everything. We have the bombs. It says we can hold 30, but we ended up getting a bomb bag that allows us to hold 50, and then I think we grabbed another bomb bag, which allowed us... Actually, I think we're going to be maxed out on bombs. Yes, we are maxed out on bombs. We have the maximum quiver, which was 99, and we have the maximum bombs, that is 99. Oh wow, this is good. I don't know how we can top this, guys. I am going to check one last room, because right above us is where a mini-boss is. We would normally get the boomerang there, but I doubt we will, and that will be pretty much where I would have to backtrack between episodes. But anyways, we are going to head back down with a quick drop. Thankfully, we landed on a... tree. The best way to fall. However, Blue doesn't want to touch the ground. Apparently the ground is lava. I probably wasted a little bit more than 30 seconds. Okay, there's the door. Hey guys, guess what? There. I left you a present. Did you like my present? As I've mentioned, if a path is blocked, blow it up. Time to see what the mini-boss is. Actually, we may be able to get out of here. I just thought of this. Because... yeah. Hey, I have... Ooh! Kevin! You're back! I have the bow and arrow. Sorry, Kevin. I had to do it. So, for the final chest for this episode, which I do not think it can top the bombs. But let's see. It is surrounded by the mighty green rupees. This must be a good sign. A piece of heart. Bombs were better. Okay guys, well, this has been the Hyrule Historian. We are going to be leaving this episode off within the Forbidden Woods, and if you enjoyed this episode, please do not forget to leave a like or a comment below. Please do not forget to tell friends about this, and hopefully you are all still enjoying this series. But anyways, this has been the Hyrule Historian. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later, guys.